5-star hotel, amazing. I will never pay, $2,000 to stay in a place like that. It's not my budget. But again, you're not going to market your hotel that it's a limited service to that type of public. So it's like you need to learn how to market your hotel in the right place to the right audience. Do you think
Mhm.
hotels are taking into consideration all of these, digital marketing and social media effects?
No, no. We are the worst at adapting to new technology and embracing the unknown. We don't know this thing, so we shouldn't really necessarily try it out. So I don't think we've done a good job of tapping into what is out there. I think we're behind in the use of AI. I think we're behind in embracing the way people have begun booking their travel or where they go to shop. I mean, look, I'm old. I'm not going to pretend like I'm shopping on TikTok because I'm not. But do I understand how that works and who that target audience is? Yes. Have we done a good job of identifying that audience and then embracing that non 5-star luxury travel influencer to say, hey, there's got to be people out there that have a following that stay in the 3-star hotels, the 2-star hotels. They're not looking for all the bells and whistles because where they're spending their money are on the experiences outside of the hotel. How do we reach them? Do I think we will get there? I do. Do I think we'll also have missed whatever's coming along next? Probably so, because I just feel like as an industry, and obviously there are definitely companies that have done a better job of getting there, but as an overall industry, I just don't think that we've seen where the true potential is yet.
Yeah, I love that thank you for, being transparent and, really sharing that, because I am learning so much as well as I go, because even before like TikTok, I was like, oh no, it's just funny videos, I don't have time for that, because I would rather be doing a course on LinkedIn or, learning something productive. But, I've seen it and it's so different. And then I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Let me also, if I'm recording a podcast, for instance, right? Just a quick example, but it's like, oh, I also can do the same podcast on YouTube or TikTok, the same information in different platforms.
Platform.
So I'm thinking like I never had actually the other day I was looking something on my Facebook because I deleted and they reactivated because somebody's on the podcast said, oh, I have a Facebook group. And I was like, okay, so I reactivated that. Okay, perfect. Everything's working fine. But I was like, oh my God, there's so much here that people are still logging in. But that's not my generation, right? Like I'm not
Right.
that, but not necessarily that means that the world is not doing. So it's like, hello, why didn't I market my rooftop bar on TikTok, right? Because people love rooftop bars. But then how do you build this following? How do you manage those channels? Because I think that's where it comes from a hotel operator person or a salesperson. Because I remember being on property, I had a camera and I was doing videos and people were like laughing at me.
But think about the skill that you had that everybody had to figure out in COVID. Because all of a sudden we had to do virtual tours and virtual everything. And because we were behind and not already doing that consistently across the industry, you were just ahead of your time. That's really what it was. And people didn't get it. So they laughed instead of saying, okay, wait, this could actually be a really good idea if we just do our own videos.
Yeah, and actually, and then it comes with the brands, right? Oh, you're not allowed. I was like, I'm allowed to do whatever the hotel owner is paying me to bring people here. So I was always that rebel, right? I think there is that side of us, that It's like, well, I'm gonna do this because I know this is gonna bring, me the next contact for the next buyout of the rooftop. Just an
Yeah.
example. But I wanted
Good.
to continue, on this path about, the next generation of folks. Do you think really personal branding is something sales people, operations people should be doing at their hotels, should be focusing on?